xplanehelp.co.uk. Hi and welcome to another xplanehelp.co.uk tutorial. This one is the cold and dark start for the default Cessna C172 that is included in the X-Plane software package. So we're at the usual area of Bristol Airport on the southern side of the airfield by the Bristol Flying Centre over here, and we're going to start the aircraft. So as for always, what we need to do before we start the aircraft, we need to make sure that all systems are turned off. So going from left to right, you have down here the magneto switch for the engine start. That needs to be in the off position. The master alternator, master battery, and the avionics bus and battery, bus and bus 2 need to be turned off. Over here, the mixture and throttle levers, they need to be in the completely extended position like this. Obviously if you were to start the engine with them like that, it may cause a few problems. Also down here you have the flap lever. The flap lever needs to be fully in the up position, which means that the flaps will be shut. As you can see, everything across here is all turned off. What you will notice, I don't know if you've looked at my previous video, which is the Carnado Cessna Skyhawk C172, you'll notice that in this one we have a load of dials on our display. Just to quickly take you through them, we've got the airspeed indicator, artificial horizon indicator, altimeter. This one here is the glide slope indicator for when you're completing an ILS approach, turn coordinator, vertical speed indicator. This is your engine RPM, and this one over here is your ADF direction. We'll go into that later on. So for now, let's get us started. So the first thing we're going to do is go down to here, and we're going to turn the master battery on and the alternator on. Then we go across to the avionics master, we turn that one on, and avionics master bus 2, that one on as well. Then what we're going to do is we're going to turn the fuel pump on. Fuel pump is this one here, and just flick that one up. There we are. Just going to check our the fuel tanks. So this is the fuel tank transfer switch. If it's in this direction, it means that you're taking fuel from the left fuel tank. If it's in this direction, obviously fuel from the right fuel tank, and if it's in this direction, it means you're taking fuel from both tanks. Okay, that's all good, so we're happy with that. Also what we're going to do is we are just going to turn the navigation lights on. So with beacon, nav and strobe, so they're now turned on. So I think we are ready to start the engine. So what we're going to do is we're going to apply a slight bit of mixture about there, and then what we're going to do is we're going to go down to our magnetos, and we're going to turn that to start. And there we go. Set that to both all. There we are. So when you start it, turn the control to start, and then once it's started, turn the magneto back to both all, which is this one over here. So get rid of that a minute. Great stuff. So now the engine's started, we are all ready to go. So what you might want to do is just bring your mixture up a little bit. There we go. there we are. So that's how you start the default Cessna Skyhawk that is included with X-Plane 11. I hope you've enjoyed watching the video. Thank you very much for taking the time to look at the video, and I hope it allows you to complete a nice cold and dark start without any issues. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.